Hello everybody, welcome to How Fish is Made. Word of caution, this is apparently a very gross game, and it may trigger people with trypophobia. Trypophobia? If you're afraid of holes, don't watch this. Oh, you can schmoove it! Well, this is already a 10 out of 10. I know nothing about this, so, means I'm the perfect guy to play it. Oh wow, you can schmoove! Wow. I did not know fish could schmoove this hard. Oh, hello. You just dropped? Tell me, are you going up or down? You'll have to make up your mind by the end. Even the oiliest of us have to, so don't flatter yourself with your choice. Haha. Where am I going? Don't worry about that. So which is it, up or down? Let's go up. Haha, are you sure? Oh, I can go through the pipe. That's pretty neat. By the way, the machine can't talk to you, so you shouldn't talk to it. Haha, I'm talking to the machine. Wow, how am I not falling in these gates? Grates? What are those called? Holes. Aw. Up, up, up. You look like a smart guy. You also know the way is one way, and that way is up, and ain't two ways about it. I've always known it was up. I never asked, I never changed, never lied. Let me hear you sing it. I like to hear it. Where you going, where you going? We going up, boys! Up, up, up! The water has it wrong, the flesh has it wrong. Everything goes up, up, up in the end. Now that guy's speaking my language. Hello there, purple thing. Ah, what fortune that we should meet. Do not be foiled by that one, he is lost like so many are. We can only poetry them. I see you are in awe of my throne of inspiration. It clung to me suddenly one day, much like all my ideas do, complete and undentable. Complete and undentable. No, take it in as much as you like. It is a confirmation of my most oily brain. Do tell, what blind groping has brought you to your choice? Be forewarned, I did a lot of thinking to know which is indeed the correct way. All answers come to me very quickly, such is my burden. Would you like to know? It might change your entire word view. It is down. Yes, this I know for sure. But how, I hear you ask? Let me explain. No. It is simply too complex for you to fathom. My methods are beyond simple minds. I have never ever thought of a single reason to question myself. Can you believe it? No, you cannot. I am elated to have saved you from making a father embarrassment of yourself. Just think of me as your guide, mentor, and sage. You're welcome. I'm going up, boys. I think this is one of those things for beer bottles. Ooh, can I go in the fan? Oh gosh. The game FPS just went to like 0 for a sec. Or wait, what's the word for that? It shuddered. I can kind of dash dance a little bit. Ooh, another fishy. Hello there. Ah! Oh, hello. The way's over there. Look at you go, my friend. Ooh, I'm fish mode. I'm in water. I'll let him rest for a bit to drink some water. Fishes generally like water. Ooh, should I jump in there? This might be fun. I think I might be going down instead of up. But we'll see. Whee! Look at me go! Alright, where are we now? There's some light over there and some light- Oh, I'm walking into you, I'm sorry. Behold! What did we do to deserve bearing witness to such glory? It must mean something. But what? What is it trying to say? Awooga! I've groped through my noggin. Okay, I'm reading this terribly. I've eyed every detail. I don't understand the message. There must be a way out of this creature's stomach. The answer is here. It looks down upon us. Awag! What is it revealing? No, I think it's down. Can you see it? I think I can see it. It talks to me. I can hear its approval in the back of my throat. I must get inside. I must be cleansed by this untainted substance. Oh. I don't know about that. Oh, to be chosen for such sublime anointment. I truly envy him. I must become worthy. Hey, you will be someday, buddy. Why is there light over here? Is this where I came from? Okay, I think I want to go this way. Because there's light. Oh my gosh, wait! We're in a creature, why is there light? This reminds me of Yonoid 2. I have to say, I've never played a game where you play as a fish before. So I'm glad I got to change that today. Oh, that fish is doing some stuff. What are you doing? Don't touch that. Somebody help me! Help! Ah! Oh! Please help me. It's embarrassing, but I thought I had found the gills of this creature that swallowed us. So I figured I'd wriggle my way out through them. But who would have thought they were not gills? If it's not too much of a bother, could you unstuck me? Thank you ever so much for your kindness. Ah, wait, hold on. This is important. Whatever you do, just make sure not to touch that round red glowing thing over there, okay? I'm gonna kill him by touching that, I think. Whew! What a relief! I thought I might be stuck here forever. Alright, if there's a way to save you, I'll figure it out. Actually, I could try to kill myself. Alright, the game will not allow me to kill myself. But will it allow me to kill that guy? Uh-oh. You okay, buddy? Buddy? Oh, I bet if I put him back together, I can fix him. I don't know if I could do it as a fish, though. It's a bit unwieldy. I can kind of shmove him around a bit. You know what? I'm gonna take you to the end. I wonder if that's possible. I'm kind of getting it. It's not quite as easy as just picking him up, because my hands are fins. But I'm kind of doing it. Probably just be a big waste of time, though, because there's this giant hallway. But it's doable. In fact, you could get every piece of him down this way, I think. Okay, we're moving around a bit. Let's see what's over this way, though. Oh, this is where the trypophobia is. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's an octopus! I bet we're in an octopus. I saw the ambergris, or I was like, oh, this is whale. Ooh, there's barrels of stuff. Barrels of stuff and lights? How big is this creature? Assuming this fish is, like, decently sized. It looks pretty decently sized. I'm underneath the bridge. Wow, you can go pretty far here. Interesting that there's all this geometry down here. You wouldn't think there would be so much because it's not visible. Wait, I'm hearing something. Oh, it looks like I can go up this way. It's like a ramp. Might be able to get onto that too. Oh yeah, this is a new area. We're doing good. We're going up, gamers. And don't even ask me what's up, gamers. Huh, that was a noise. Is that my computer fan? Come on, this game can't be that intensive. Ooh, there's another friend. Wait, there's a hole in this. I'll talk to the friend in a sec. Oh, I don't think I can get to the hole. These paper walls, it's like a Japanese house. What fortune that you dropped into this most productive of places. Him? Why, me and Friendo here go way back. I ate his tongue and we've been co-workers ever since. I'll bet you we have a lot of learnings we can share. Oh, am I talking to the dude inside the fish? Wait, can you see my cursor? Whoops. I didn't notice I had a cursor on screen. I always say you have to get passionate about something. Me? I'm passionate about friendship. I want to be there for people as much as possible. It's like my buddy here always says, teamwork is the soul of success. I think that's beautiful. Now, well, by golly, I've been struck by the most brilliant of ideas. Would you mind if I incentivize you with a little musical styling of my creation? Fuck it, whatever. My friendo does so enjoy a little show tune here and there. Alrighty then, hold on to your gills. It's a Q-tip. I'm getting kinda hungry. Why did that get me? Is Friendo gonna drop some bars? Are those larvae? This is, something. Oh, woo. Well, buddy, how we feeling? Synced with success, aligned with ambition. No doubt about it, my buddy, my pal. I dare say I snuck a little of my core confidence in ya. You'll feel it real soon, don't you worry. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, friendo. Well, that re-energized my fish bones. Wait, do fish have bones? They have bones. I know this for a fact. We should move and... Wait, can I jump? I can't jump. This game's got some good graphics. Can I not get in the pool with Friendo? Or Friendo number 2, I guess. Wow, those are some big fish. They don't look very alive, though. Oh, more trypophobia. I am lucky that I don't dislike that. There's a lot of eyeballs. Why do you deserve it? Will you be able to live with it? Try and try and try and try and try and try again. Those double action hinges have always been there just for you, right? You'll come back. Everyone does. Weak. Or you'll go looking, one way or another, right? Weak. Maybe you're weak, you freaking hole. Guy in a hole. This one's red. Aw, itchy eyes. That's gotta be rough if you're like a creature that's just made of eyes. Your whole weak spot is your body. Or your weak spot is your whole body. I said that wrong. Ooh, another light. I can't see the source of it. Oh, is this where we get to go up? Is this where we get to talk to the machine? Is this what we've all been waiting for? What has made the perilous journey worth it? Oh no, it's just another fish. It is time! Choose! I see, do you understand yet? This choice that has been given to a worthless critter like you? That is the gift, not the outcome. Did the uncertainty scare you? Or does it scare you more to know there is no choice for you at all? Then all this would have been for nothing. But wouldn't it feel better? Don't flatter yourself. I'll tell you a secret. You've already made your choice. This is not about making a decision. This is a test of conviction. Have you strayed from your path? Have you been honest and true to your truth even to others? Hehehe. Did you believe me just now? I'm just a fish in an imposing room. Good enough, right? I wouldn't eat any of those. They taste awful. Yeah, they look like it. I'm a vegetarian though, so I wouldn't eat that anyways. I was at work today and a dude came in and said, "Hi, can I have the vegetarian egg bites?" And I was like, do you know what egg is made out of? Some people. Hi, fishy. This is really it, huh? I'll level with ya. Ain't real sure I can do this. Why does the mouse keep showing up and then going away? What the heck? Did you run into that smart-talking fella earlier? He sure did seem to know what he was talking about. Here I've been always thinking I'm the biggest thing in the water. Look at me now, a big old boy shivering like a scamp out in the blue. Anyway, I thought keeping track of how many fish went in either direction could help. Not sure it did at all, let me tell ya. Reckon you want to hear how many have gone each way? You sure? Might be best to just follow your gut at this point. Alrighty, by my count, 199 fish have gone up, and 474 have gone down. Alright, I'm still going up. Up gang all the way. Let's go talk to that machine. Stanley Parable? Up. That's down. Let's go up. No looking back. You know, I always hated hearing. Don't worry, a lot of people are going through the same thing. You're not alone. There's this selfish barbed wire inside my chest that coils up at that. No, my pain is more tragic, grander, deeper. If only you knew. It's not true, of course. I hate talking about it. Because I hate people who talk about it. And that's not very nice. That's not okay. That's not how you can be about all this. It's not romantic, but at least it's true. Don't worry, a lot of people are going through the same thing. And that's what makes it the best USP yet. Thanks for playing. What's a USP? Your growing mass is a grand leaking open wound. All thoughts wail simultaneously, the merged knowing of insignificant brains. Complete worldly knowledge curls in on itself into a snarled amalgamation. This is so much reading. The weight of information collapses in on itself, vast but useless. This putrid mass rots from within, mauls, dies, impregnates itself to birth more fat, more muscle, more tissue. Nothing can be accomplished, for consensus cannot be reached. As one, you are a swelling god of no purpose, no direction, no self. Shut up! You're just a game. You don't know me. Quit. Do I have to use the mouse for this part? And that's how fish is made. Yay. I don't know if I like that down version of Chad. Yo. They get me. The people get me. Shout out to Honeypot, by the way. Shout out to Virus and Threat Protection. Thank you. Very cool that you're showing up in this outro. Awesome. Shout out to 50 Half-Life games. People still want another one. Alright, if you enjoyed how fish is made... Oh, I should say my thoughts. Graphics were good. Music was good. Dialogue was interesting. Which you'd want in a game like this. I don't really know what they were going for. Kind of felt like a big question mark of a game. But, what are even my thoughts on this? Like, would I recommend it to someone? I have no idea who would like this. I know who wouldn't like this, which is people with trypophobia. I don't know. It was a game that I played that is the extent of my thoughts on it. The part with the song and dance was cute. I wish the whole game kind of kept up that pace. It was a bit slow. But I do like how it conveyed scale. It did a few things that were cool, like the lights turning on. And the whole movement, like, you're a fish and you flop around, is not something I've seen before. I'm excited for that game where you play as not a beetle, isopod. On Twitter, I keep hearing about that. That game looks cool. I hope people keep making games about playing about non-human creatures because I think there's a lot of untapped potential with that. Like, what really was the last game? Like, Quap, Getting Over It, although I hate Getting Over It, had an interesting control scheme. Although the actual, like, controlling of it is still very much like a normal game. But the way you flop, you kind of have to be purposeful about your movement because you can't act for a little bit after because you're flopping. But you can just hold down, which I do like that you can hold down, but I think maybe it would have been a bit more interesting if you like charged up. And I mean, I guess it's not going for like, getting over it, jump king type of thing. But if you wanted to make like a platformer with the fish idea, you know, you have to like launch your fish self with the with the big charge, and maybe for the reward at the end of the level, you get like mealworms or something, some krill to clean your teeth. Maybe the aim of the game is that you want the cleanest teeth in all of the ocean. So every time you beat a level, you get extra krill to brush a different tooth. And then it ends, and your teeth are all shiny, and everyone in the ocean loves you. I think that'd be a cool game. This game was interesting. You know what? I'll recommend it because you can go through, you can see what the down path looks like. It's probably just the same. Dialogue was a bit of a downer, you know? I think it'd be interesting to have a game like this with the dark atmosphere where like people are just joshing around, like the that one guy was joshing around. Although I guess having the different personalities of the fish is interesting in its own way. Whatever the game was going for, I think they did it correctly. And the game was okay. Alright, if you enjoyed this episode of How Fish is Made, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you. I'm not playing this again.